Alright, we about to get back into this Destiny 2, but I would like to say welcome to the very good first and non-interrupted voice module. My mic just might be a little bit low, or it might just be staticky, but I hope you can bear for the second. But I would like to, introduce to my video of some nice good Destiny updates. But before we get to that, I would like to, what you call it, you know, issue a fact that you know it's make trying to make these YouTubes. It's not really that easy, nor is it that hard. I just haven't really got to it ever since I started to do this kind of thing because I'm all into I'm trying to become a well-known gamer, and I'm not really much for the subs. But if you do like to subscribe and check us out or so, I might do a couple of more videos then and there or so. I can't really give the date, or perhaps because it might just be like I could just have a video for like today, then it just might just be on Tuesday, or it might just be on Wednesday. But my schedule is kind of tight at the moment. But I'll definitely make sure that if I can get at least some comments or some subs or whatnot, advices or so, I'll definitely, you know, you could definitely leave a like or drop a comment down below. And without further ado, we're about to get back into this. Now, normally, now, let's just say, so if anyone's confused on where Zer is at in Destiny 2, well, it's a Sunday, so everybody should know. But if anybody doesn't know, he's on IO, and don't mind the others because I'm playing on my Warlock, and that's my second to my first the strongest right now. So if you wanted to find Zer, you'll see the numeral numbers 4, or no, the number 9, because he's the age of the 9. You'll find Zer on IO, and you can go to the nearest landing zone. Now, normally in the first one, he would drop some good some good exotics and some legendaries, perhaps. But I figure that in this game, he might just give much. He could just give much more than what he is selling right now. I don't know if it's still the development, or that's Destiny 2 was still a pre-release game and hasn't got an expansion yet. But he sold a lot more in Destiny 1 than he is selling it right now. So we're gonna go check him out and see what exactly he's selling. So, for what I've heard, he's selling a sniper rifle book for some sort. But you know, as you can see, my Warlock. He's just turning around. He's turning around. But you can't see the front. I'll show it in a bit. Maybe next video if I have another update. So Zer is right around the corner. He's highlighted. And normally people would just sometimes get confused, but it's not really that hard. He's just within this cave. And what happens is, so you go into the cave. You look around to make sure there's no chests, because sometimes there could be a chest maybe around like that certain area over there. But Zer will be hanging out on the right side. So when you approach him, you see he's only selling these 4 exotic gears, one for each of the characters and one as a weapon for any character to be used by. Now, the Dartsy, the subscription says, "Thank you for using the data analysis, reconnaissance, and cooperative intelligence device. You may call me Dartsy." So basically, it says, personal assistant shows critical information in scope. When personal assistant is active, this weapon has better targeted acquisition and deals more precision damage. So basically, if you wanna really fight for that headshots or want to do a certain challenge that have to do with headshots, I think this sniper rifle will be okay, but not really good for like any other thing besides that. So if you're a sniper person, then this would be one thing. This would be one thing I could recommend to you. Now, if we go over here, we got the Knucklehead radar. Now, it already says requires the hunter class, so I don't have it. I'm the warlock. So this says provide radar while aiming. So if you like to aim at some objectives when you're doing the crucible, then you could be able to use this to its advantage. I wouldn't really much recommend this on my hunter. Or so besides the other exotic I have on that I might show in the next video. And this one is the Artyom War Rig. So this is really good for auto rifle magazines. So bags, so basically, if you have some ammo in your auto rifles or so, this preserves another set, so you can use it with your auto rifle instead of reloading or having the last bullets to your clip. This is for the Titan class. Now over here we have the Eye of Another World. So it says liberal uplink. It says highlights priority targets and improves the regeneration speed of your grenade, melee, and rift abilities. So this is really good in some ways or so, but it's like if any enemies decide to even take cover or hide, this would be able to detect them at where they at, and it boosts up all of your stats just by a little bit, so you can be able to regain the grenade, melee, and rift abilities. Now bear with me, so I know this my mic is kind of whack at the moment and so, but I'm hoping to get a new mic. So if you want to check out DAZYR, you feel free to do it before Monday in the afternoon, before he decides to disappear, and we will have to see him again next weekend, or just to say next Friday. Now, as you can see some people over there, one over here, the level 19, and I don't know where he came from, but hello. Now, as you already know, I already beaten the campaign, but for this particular thing, I am trying to do the calls to arms. So when it says powerful gear, instead of it being legendary gear, powerful gears are actually limited to what your level is. So my light level is 289. So if I do the call to arms, or the clan XP, or the nightfall, then I can guarantee a level a level higher than what mine's is. So basically, if you wanna like literally farm for like your weekly kind of packages and get something good, either an exotic engram or exotic engram, or you just want to do the challenges, or you can, if you can pair up with 2 more people and do the weekly nightfall, then you be all set. So as for me, I haven't done it yet, and it's kind of hard to find some people to do them. So especially when some of them are offline, or some of my friends got something to do or so. But this is nothing but so that's not much. Another update that I wanted to mention is that they announced that the new DLC for Destiny 2 that's supposed to show a good story or a good thing about the Vex, in which these are the creatures that I am shooting currently, so are supposed to be in the new DLC of Destiny 2 that's supposed to drop on December 5th. Now I don't know if it's really confirmed, but if it is, this would be a great opportunity to be able to boost up the light level It's, give us maybe 3 to 4 new exotic weapons that we can probably do. One that has to do with a story mission, or one that can Zer can sell at one point, and then he can just wait until, like, I don't know, God knows how many months so that he can do. But on December 5th, that's what they previously announced, that Destiny 2 is about to have its first expansion or so that has to do with the Vex. Now, I don't know exactly what the Vex plays in a role in this, but I know for sure ever since Gaul has ever took the light and we took it back or so, I guess maybe they became a lot more active, because I'm actually seeing a lot more Vex than ever before. And you may correct me if I'm wrong, but I might just it might have been more Vex in Destiny 1, but here it's just like their activities have been sloppy. I mean, like, we dealt with the Fallen, and we dealt with the Hive, we dealt with the Taken so many times, but I think the Vex should, like, literally step up the game in this one. Now, if any, like, and then what was it? There was another thing that was in my mind. I apologize for the whole convenience of my voice. My shit may sound a bit sloppy, but I'll get it. And it should just be me nervous, but I always want to do and, like, express how I feel about these games, different games or so. And to top it all that, and so I have tried to mess around with the Elgato, and I try to do it for my other channel or so, but I guess the other channel wasn't doing as well as I thought it did, and so I switched to this channel. And I would like this channel is gonna be all about not just gaming. It could just be for something else if anybody is interested into dropping any comments, and what this channel can just be mainly about or so. But I might have some people then or there, or I can play online with others and stuff and give their opinions. But you know, because I've seen a lot of people, I've seen plenty of people that did the grind and got their current subs up and all that. But for me, I just see how it is. Normally I'll do the same, but mine just looks like a normal gameplay, but that's how it is for me. But anyway, now I know that the Destiny did not patch any uh bug fixes or something, but I'm pretty sure before the expansion pass happens, there's gonna be a new update that fixes something, and it probably has to do with the Crucible or so. See, we got one guy right here. Just saying hello, man. Do what you gotta do. But I mean, like, this is just recent, Destiny updates or so. I kind of like the way that they dropped the exotics or so in this game, because now it's actually more exotics than it was before. You didn't have to do, a necessary patrol mission just to get one legendary twin exotic. The exotics here are actually, like, really good for farming. You can just farm in some particular places. You can find lost sectors in like Io, and then you got Titan, and then you got Nessus, and then you got Earth, the European Dead Zone. All the locations are so that at least have one lost sector. You go in there. Hopefully they'll guaranteed drop a legendary, but not a guaranteed drop of an exotic. But if you do, you might just be the luckiest. Anyway, this is what I wanted to say. So I might have some other personal opinions or so about this game, but hopefully I'll probably keep it for the next video, or